what Prabhupada means for each and every one of us here in this room. And let us extend that, what Prabhupada's mercy and contribution means to this country and for the entire world. So it's wonderful that the temple here take this evening, call it Prabhupada night, to reflect, to see that video and the bhajan that was sung. And you may say Prabhupada wasn't any extremist yogis and swamis who raise their hands and perform some feats, do some magic and give you something like that, or control your mind or something like that. But Prabhupada, in 2 bhajan that Prabhupada wrote on Jaladuta, had some vision. And it was backed when in 1965, later 65 or early 66, before Srila Prabhupada actually started the movement, started to gain some followers. Srila Prabhupada was sitting in a park on a bench in New York, and someone interviewed his Swami and asked him what he was doing here. And he said, I am Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and that I have many followers and temples all over the world. At that time, Srila Prabhupada didn't have a single temple. It wasn't a single temple. He sat on a bench in a park and said that. And within a few short years, the history is there. You can see the Abhay Charan series, the life story of Srila Prabhupada. You can read Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita by His Holiness Satsrupa Das Goswami. You can just amuse yourself every moment. Every single moment. You can amuse yourself. That, I'll finish with this. I don't know what else Sachi Sutta have for me, but if you keep speaking about Srila Prabhupada, it will go on and on. On and on. Srila Prabhupada ISKCON, if there is anything needs to be in Guinness Book of World Record, amidst all the fuss and front and the history of the world about spreading religion, and many religion was spread by the sword or by all kind of conversion or all kind of trickery and force and whatever. ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, this message of Sanatana Dharma, the only religion, if you want to call it like that, the only religion to be known throughout the world within less than a decade, with less than 10 years, from 1965 to 1977, or you can say from when Srila Prabhupada, July of 1966, he incorporated International Society for Krishna Consciousness. By the time July 1976, Hare Krishna was known all over the world. There were Ratayatra, there was Padayatra, there was Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, and other Vedic texts. Srimad Bhagavad Puran was distributed on all airports and all over the world in villages and like that. So Krishna consciousness, the process of Sanatana Dharma that we call Krishna consciousness, was known from all the way from Argentina, which include Guyana, all the way to New Zealand. Like that. All the way. From 1973, 74, devotees were here. Prabhupada books were here. So something to really think about. And if you think, how am I here? How Uncle Sukhdeo is here? How Sachi Sutta is here? How any one of us are here? By whose grace, by whose mercy, by whose benediction, by whose power, by whose blessing. Think of it. Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for really sharing those thoughts. And I'm sure there's a lot for us to think about. A lot is running through our minds, considering all that we would have saw and would have heard. And the idea here is for us to become more aware of Srila Prabhupada's position as the founder Acharya of the Hare Krishna movement, and Srila Prabhupada's contributions in our own lives. So I'm here and I would like to read for you. So a few years ago, actually maybe like a decade ago, the governing body commission of ISKCON, the GBC, the international directors of ISKCON, they would have published a small book called Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya. And within that book, it establishes or outlines Srila Prabhupada's position as founder Acharya of the movement. So I'll just read briefly. It says, Srila Prabhupada showed great concern that his position as the founder Acharya always be predominantly recognized. He mandated that in each of his books, the title page and cover display his name in full, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I'm sure this is something which you're all familiar with. Any article from that ISKCON publishes, any books, it always has the title International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and below that it has founder Acharya's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. As founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada holds a unique position in ISKCON. We need to understand it deeply. As Acharya, his exemplary personal behavior is the model and norm for all ISKCON devotees. As founder, his personal standards and principles of action, his particular spirit or mood, take on a societal shape and form in the organization he created. Each individual member internalizes that spirit, incorporating it into the core of his or her own identity. His spirit pervades the institution as the essence of its own culture, and the members become its visible embodiment in the world. Srila Prabhupada ki. So this is a small excerpt, and we have the book available here at the temple. So any devotee interested, you can get yourself a copy of that. So I'd like to invite Trisha Mataji to, she will be reading two brief interaction, or we can say pastimes, that Srila Prabhupada had with his disciples.
Hare Krishna. So this first one is entitled, ISKCON and myself are non-different. Dhananjaya Prabhu is speaking. He says, my wife and I had a meeting with Siddha Sarupa Prabhu in Hawaii. He is an example of someone who came close to Srila Prabhupada and took initiation from him, first and second and then sannyas. But then something happened and he left and he started his own movement. It is not that we encourage anyone to go and associate with him. He himself feels that he's not fully representing Srila Prabhupada. But what he told us was amazing. He said, ISKCON means Srila Prabhupada. In other words, ISKCON is non-different from Srila Prabhupada. If you want to get the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, the only way is to stay faithful to ISKCON. He said that in front of so many of his own followers, and tears just came in my eyes. I thought, what's going on here? It's just amazing that he said that. Siddha Sarupa came to Mayapur and said, I can't stand your ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada, but I will always remain faithful to you. And that's when Srila Prabhupada said, ISKCON and myself are non-different. The other one is entitled, So SCM left the credit for me. This is a morning walk, and Shravananda is saying, Prabhupada, they said if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted Krishna consciousness in the Western countries, why didn't he go there himself? That's what they told us, Prabhupada says. So he left the credit for me after. Devotee, Jai, Haribol. Prabhupada, he loves his devotees more than himself. Thank you.
So thank you. So these are all short interactions with Prabhupada and his disciples. I'll just read one quickly. This one is called Backdoor Key. So this is a class given by one of Srila Prabhupada's disciples, Rajendra Nandana Prabhu, on March 11, 2011 in Mayapur. So he says that one time in Los Angeles, Srila Prabhupada was given a lecture. He was talking about one should be 100% Krishna conscious. And the devotee said, quote, "Oh my God, I can never be." Prabhupada is saying that we should be 100%, not 50%, not 2%. So then he continues, Prabhupada continues, okay, 99% Krishna conscious. Okay, not 90%, 80%. All right, 75% Krishna conscious. If you can become 70% Krishna conscious, I will take you back to Godhead. Haribol, Srila Prabhupada said, quote, "I have the key to the back door to the spiritual world." Unquote. So I'd like to finally invite Hari Kirtan to please come forward and share brief thoughts.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. How many of us here have ever read the story of Srila Prabhupada? Please show by raising your hands. The biography, autobiography. Not necessarily Satsarup Maharaj's book. There are many books written by Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Please show by raising your hands. A few of us. How many of us have seen the Abhaycharan series? There's a TV series that's made based on the life of Srila Prabhupada. Anybody here? Okay. So if you want the book that describes the life of Srila Prabhupada, then you can get it from downstairs. So why do you need this book? One time, Srila Prabhupada's disciple, one of his female disciples, said, Srila Prabhupada, we read in the Nectar of Devotion that we're supposed to meditate on the residents of Vrindavan. But we don't know Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda and all of these things. There are 64 items of devotional service. And in the description of one of them, Srila Prabhupada says that we should meditate on the residents of Vrindavan. Why? Because those residents are dear to Krishna. They are Krishna's own friends and family. Even today, those residents are fortunate to be born in Vrindavan. We are not born there. We might think we are big devotees, but they might seem not so big devotees to us. But they are the ones who are born there, we are not. So she asked Srila Prabhupada, who should we meditate on? That this person should be a realized devotee. And do you know what Srila Prabhupada said? Anybody wants to guess? Srila Prabhupada said, I am that resident of Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada, wherever he went, he carried Vrindavan within his heart. Before he left to come to the West and he was staying in the Sri Radha Damodar Mandir in Vrindavan, Srila Prabhupada, one of the Babajis in Vrindavan actually shared that at night he would hear somebody crying loudly and calling for, "O Rupa, O Sanatan." And he was wondering who this person was. This is not just one night, 2 nights, 3 nights. Over the course of many months, he would notice this almost every night. And when he goes and he sees, who does he see? He sees Srila Prabhupada sweeping in front of Rupa Goswami's samadhi at the back of the Radha Damodar temple, crying and begging Srila Rupa Goswami for his mercy, to be able to come and save us. Not to come and save the people of the world, to come to save me. We should think like that. Srila Prabhupada came to save me. Many devotees comment how Srila Prabhupada saved them in many ways. And I would often hear, Peter would give this example, how much money Srila Prabhupada actually saves us. People are very attached to their money, right? You just imagine. For example, he was quoting his example. He was saying he never went to a barber since he joined the Krishna consciousness movement. So he doesn't have to pay for a haircut, right? Hairstyle. That's just one example, but I'm just saying. But Srila Prabhupada is a very, very, very lovable person. And we might read Srila Prabhupada's purports when you come to the temple, or hear of them when you come to the temple. And they might sound strong. They might sound harsh. Srila Prabhupada preaching, you're not this body, you're spirit, soul, you're a nonsense for thinking that you're this body. How can you get caught up with the body so much? Srila Prabhupada would say this over and over and over again. Hammer it in his lectures. But if you ask any one of Srila Prabhupada's disciples what Srila Prabhupada means for them, they would say with tears in their eyes, Srila Prabhupada is their very life and soul. Because Srila Prabhupada loved them so very dearly. There's a study that's shown that authenticity, when one is authentic and true to oneself, that energy when given off is the most powerful thing that one can express to anybody or to a group of people. And Srila Prabhupada was one of the most authentic persons, at least in our recent times. I wouldn't say the most, because our entire Guru Parampara are filled with many examples of pure devotees. Srila Prabhupada is the one that's near and dear to our hearts. How many of us here have tried reading Sanskrit? Or some the Vedas directly? Have you ever been curious and decided to download one of the Upanishads from the internet? So let me just check it out, what it looks like. It's confusing, I'll tell you that. You can try it for yourselves. But if you read Srila Prabhupada's purports, Srila Prabhupada's small books, not even the Bhagavad Gita, not even Srimad Bhagavatam, not even Chaitanya Charitamrita, the small books, like On the Way to Krishna, Elevation to Krishna Consciousness, Srila Prabhupada makes everything so simple. The example is given, like there's honey in all of the flowers that's there, but we don't have the capacity as human beings to go collect that honey. But the bees can go to all of these flowers, collect the pollen and make it into the honey that we so relish. Right? Srila Prabhupada is like that honeybee. Went to all of the flowers of the Vedic literatures and collected their essence and gave us in his Bhaktivedanta purports. Srila Prabhupada is one of the most amazing personalities. And the amazing thing is, you might say, oh, Srila Prabhupada is gone for so many years now. But Srila Prabhupada is still present today within his books, within his lectures. We don't have access to the lectures of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, what to speak of the other gurus in our Vaishnava Sampradaya. But we have thousands of hours of videos, lectures, thousands of pictures of Srila Prabhupada available that we can build a relationship with Srila Prabhupada on. Every day at least, if we can't listen to an entire lecture of Srila Prabhupada, there's a channel on YouTube called Vani Media. You can go and check. They're like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes clips of Srila Prabhupada's lectures. And I assure you, do that for 1 month and you'll feel the difference. And to end off, I'll just like to tell you a funny story of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was an expert cook. So his disciples who would serve him, they would have to go through different trials and tribulations to serve Srila Prabhupada in various environments. They would go to some temples that weren't necessarily very set up and very organized, and they wouldn't have the chance to, prepare something, at least to their capacity, prepare something appropriate for Srila Prabhupada. So one day, His Grace Sri Kirti Prabhu, who served Srila Prabhupada for many years, had to make chapatis for Srila Prabhupada. And the chapatis didn't come out how they were supposed to. Everybody knows what a chapati is? Yes? Those thin mini version of a roti, the light version of a roti. So the chapatis came out extremely hard and all this. So when he put the plate in front of Srila Prabhupada says, "What is this?" He says, "Srila Prabhupada, nobody can make chapatis on that stove." He just blurted out. Srila Prabhupada leans over. "Nobody?" On his table. He was like, "Nobody?" Srila Prabhupada, "Nobody can make chapatis on that stove." Srila Prabhupada says, "Are you sure nobody?" Shruti Kirti Prabhu said, "Yes, Prabhupada, nobody can make chapatis on that stove. It's an absolute mess," and he starts complaining. So Srila Prabhupada just gets up and he walks straight to the kitchen. And he goes and he sits down. He picks up the what do you call it? The dough of flour. They say loy or whatever it is. You get the point. The dough, the small dough of flour that's there. Anybody here has ever seen in those Indian movies, I'm not sure if you've seen, how the simple village ladies, they clap the roti, flatten them with their hands by clapping like this. You know, like you just clap like this and they flatten the roti. I've always tried, I've failed many times, miserably. But Srila Prabhupada picks up the dough, flattens it like that, very expertly with 3 or 4 claps. And the roti is flat, absolutely flat. Puts it on the tawa. The chapati doesn't swell. You know, normally when you cook a proper chapati, it has to swell nice and round, right? It didn't swell, it remained flat. So Shruti Kirti Prabhu was sitting behind Srila Prabhupada. He just snickered like Srila Prabhupada couldn't do it. I told him that he couldn't do it. Srila Prabhupada looked back like this. He took the chapati and he put it to the side. He picked up another dough and he flattened it again and he put it on the stove. This time it swelled big, like this. Srila Prabhupada looked over his shoulder like this, picked up the chapati, threw it on the nose of Shruti Kirti Prabhu and walked out of the kitchen. So Srila Prabhupada is a very humorous person. He has very nice relationships with his disciples and his disciples love him very much. And that we can also have access to. Please do not rob ourselves. I'm not saying yourselves. Please, let's not rob ourselves of the opportunity to develop a relationship with somebody as amazing and loving as our divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Hare Kirtan Prabhu. Shankar Prabhu, please come forward. So I just want to mention one thing, and I think Prabhupada Prabhu hinted on it. We would like to humbly encourage all the devotees, everyone to please, and we're telling you from up front, to please prepare an offering, as in write an offering. It doesn't have to be an essay. It can be one paragraph, a brief, something, a one-pager, glorification, gratitude, words of gratitude to Srila Prabhupada. And you will bring it here on Tuesday morning. We'll offer it to Srila Prabhupada, and we'll also try to see if we all can get an opportunity to read those offering in front of Srila Prabhupada on his 128th appearance day. So just quickly for the programs, please remember tomorrow we will have pre-Janmastami program celebration at 10 a.m. Oh, sorry. Yes. So tomorrow is Janmastami and Monday. So we're gonna have Janmastami program starting at from tomorrow at 10 a.m. They'll be here, and later in the evening at 6 p.m. we'll be at Gangama Mandir. That's Craig on East Bank, and on Monday morning, of course, everyone is invited here for 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. Mangalarti and Bhagavatam class. And then in the evening, well, throughout the day, we'll have different artik at 8:30 in the morning, 12:30, 4:30 p.m. Then main program will be 6 p.m., artik at 6:30, then 8:30, and then of course 12 midnight. So many things will go on for the next few days. And of course on Tuesday will be Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja program at 10 a.m. and held over program at 6 p.m. in the evening. So over to Shankar Prabhu. So let us all chant together the Pranati mantra of Srila Prabhupada together. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyade Shatarine Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, we want to thank all the devotees who have been here this evening for this first session. And we encourage you to spread the word around and tell a friend and let everyone come for Janmastami for the next few days to be part of the celebrations. So I'd like to invite everyone at the back to where by Srila Prabhupada's Vyasasan. We're going to have a short presentation to be done